And I am back. This is Helldozer from Zombieland Gaming. So as promised, I am going to start Northgard. All initial reviews for this game have been very high and very positive. They've been adding clans on a pretty regular basis. And it plays, in my opinion, a lot like Warcraft 1, 2, and 3. I went ahead and I signed up. I'm going to be playing map size medium. Now you can play 3 different sizes with different AI players. I'm definitely going with 3. I'm just jumping in and going to see what's what. As you can see, you can play the actual tribal leaders' names. I am going with Helldozer. You can also select your clan colors. I'm going with red, and I'm going to play it on normal. After you do all of that, you can set all the victory conditions also. I'm just going to leave. This is what's checked with the game when you start, and that's what I'm going to stick with. Now, the clans that are here so far is Fenrir. They all have, everyone will have starting bonuses and fame bonuses. I've taken a look through these. I'll leave them up. I'll go a little slow so that if you guys want to pause and read them and take a look through them, you can. This is the clan I'm going to start with. This will be the first, I guess, run through that I'll be doing. Some of the things that I liked about this was the armored bear. Just the thought of this bear in armor just really kind of appealed to me. I realize it's probably more of an aesthetic thing, but it's, I don't know, I'm a bear guy, I guess. So I'm not sure what the size difference in the maps are. From what the little research I've done, there is a little bit of a variance of size maps, obviously. To make your people go ahead and collect food, all you do is just set them to go. That's it. There's nothing fancy. It's not like Warcraft where you have to send them here and there. One of the things I do like is that they have this whole thing set up where it will show who you have and how many of them that you have. So you start with 4 villagers. I obviously have 4 villagers. I don't have any soldiers built, so I have no warband. To go ahead and build, this is what it costs. It costs 50 wood and 10 crones. This is to obviously provide shelter so that you can get more clan members. The clan members are automatically built through the town hall. The only thing that will stop them is by not having enough houses. The scout camp will allow you to go ahead and explore more areas. And the woodcutter's lodge obviously collects wood. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to make a scout camp right over here. And I'm going to grab her. Oh, alright, he's already on his way. So they're going to go ahead and build that. Now this, I found kind of cool. This is the calendar, and this is obviously spring, summer, and this is winter. There's different things that come into effect during the winter, which we'll get into in a little while when winter gets here. But they just go, they collect on their own, and the food grows automatically. Now, you have to click on the person, send them there, and this happens. Now, they'll just go off on their own unless you call them back. Now, what they're doing is they'll go ahead explore the area, do their thing. You can have multiple things going on at once, but it will affect your food and it will affect your wood. Now, as you can see, I'm at 5 of 5. So, we're going to go ahead and drop that there. Now, I'm going to call this guy back over to here. And when you call the scout back, you can... They are the ones that have to colonize. Now, this is a farm. I can go ahead and drop a farm there once I've colonized this. However, it says it's defended, and this is a mine. So... Now, because there's deer here, you can actually set up a hunter's house, which will harvest them, like a farm or like the food gatherers. However, I cannot because it's defended by the wolves. So what I'm going to have to do is make soldiers to go ahead and take that area out. Now, this should not be defended. Apparently it is. Okay, there's another mine, so I'm definitely going to want that. Now this can have 2 until I upgrade the hall, at which point I will be able to add 1 more. And I can also upgrade this area to allow 1 more building. Now I can't upgrade the town hall itself because I'm short on wood and I have no stone. The other thing that I found different than Warcraft is that my explorer passed close enough for these wolves to attack, but they didn't. There has to be a trigger to send them into the area to attack, and you can't see. I'm not quite sure what the trigger is. I'm not going to lie. Now, after the attack, you can't harvest it. They just go back to doing their thing. But there will be a wolf that will respawn to replace the one that was killed. Now, you can't send the villagers into the area to attack. You can only send soldiers, which is why the next thing I want to build is... what is this thing called? Training camp. So you can build a training camp for regular recruits, the axe throwing camp, and then the shield bearer camp. The shield bearer camp, they will take more damage from defense towers and do what their name says. They just stand there and take a beating. They'll attack, but their main job is to really take a beating, I've found. Okay, see there's an iron ore up there. Okay, that's what I was talking about. I can develop my area for 100 crowns. I don't have fortune. Now, it's a tricky balance of food and happiness. See, I'm taking in 10, but I send him in there, and I lost 4. Now, making soldiers is going to be a problem, because not only does it cost the crowns, it's also going to cost me food. So, I send her in, now I'm down to 2 food. And I still have 1 happiness, but there is a point where happiness will be affected by the number of soldiers you have. And now I'm -3 food. Now, I want this area because of these animals. And I will colonize it. Okay, so you don't just have to have the scout to do it. You can, the soldiers can do it also. So I was wrong in that last statement. Okay, now winter's coming. So I have to. There she is. Okay, I'm going to pull her back. Now, anybody that has any job, all you have to do is click on the town hall, and it will revert them back to just a regular villager. Doesn't matter if they're a soldier, a healer, a merchant, whatever. You just click back on the town hall, and that's the end of that. Now, I'm going to get her. Let me find it. Hunter's Lodge. Now, there are also different things that can happen in winter. You will lose food production, obviously, going out and picking it as a farmer. But you can also lose it due to something called a blizzard. I'm still taking in food and wood. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and build a food silo. It not only increases food production, but it allows for greater food storage, which, if in the spring and the summer there's a rat infestation, that will help preserve your food so that you don't lose a bigger bite than you need to. No pun intended. Okay, why is she not up there? So I'm going to get her to build a food silo. Okay, so once you get enough points, you can use your lord to start buying abilities. So the first one is for woodcutters, a 15% increase, 20% increase in power for military units, and plus 2 crowns for trading. Crowns, however you say it. So for this particular one, and there's these special ones. So it really depends how you want to play. Well, personally, I'm going to go with Weaponsmith. And we are under attack. Now, this guy is a little low. Okay, so I was at -1 food and I just went to +4. So I gained 5 food by adding a hunter. Okay, that was a deer. Sorry, my bad. Okay, so now I'm plus 11 food, plus 7 wood. My crones are still low. But what I'm going to do is upgrade. I cannot upgrade this. I will take this one. Okay, I'm going to send this guy over here. Now I can make an area for healers. So, okay, now it went up by another 20. To go ahead and colonize, it's going to cost extra resources every time you do it. So what I'm going to do is... Okay, so I'm going to have to start stirring up wood, because at this point is when the earthquake is going to hit. And this was the special things that I was talking about earlier that they'll put on the map for you to see. So it's just kind of a warning to start grabbing more wood. So I'm going to get her to build a mine. Okay. What do I have? Okay, I'm going to put that right there. Send her to build. Now, this is where I said it starts to get dicey with the happiness, the food, and the wood. Because you have to improve things, but at the same time, you have to grow. And it will also update you as to what the other clans are doing too. Now, one of the victory conditions that you can turn on or off is getting all the blessings. And those are decided how you get those dependent upon what you learn here. Okay, so I recruited a healer. So she's going to go ahead and just start healing everybody that may be damaged and hurt. Now, the thing to remember is that she will heal as long as they're in your territory, no matter distance. She will heal them. So she's healing this warrior. She's facing him, and he's healing. So unlike in Warcraft, there's not a distance thing where they have to be so close or so far. It doesn't matter. As long as they're in territory, they will heal them. And there's things that you can do to speed up their healing ability. And as I said, every building has a limit. For example, this building's full. So if I click on it, I can upgrade it. I can train one more hunter, and they'll gain a 20% meat production bonus. Now that's like I said, every building can gain one more. But they will also gain an ability. Now, eventually what you can do is you can upgrade farmer weapons. You can upgrade everybody's tools or weapons. And it will give them bonuses based on whatever the upgrade would be. Okay, so I can learn something else. Okay, I'm gonna go with... See, I'm gonna open that one up because of this earthquake that's coming. Okay, so I'm gonna... I want this iron. Oh, 3 of them. Fight, guys, fight, 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 fight. Yep, pulling her back. Okay, I'm gonna colonize this. Pull her back. Oh, actually, she's got to stay up there. Okay, so this is what happens during an earthquake. So I'm going to pull, because I'm losing 7 food now. I need to pull her back. I'm going to upgrade here. I'm going to get her to start repairing. Now I can start getting... Okay, I need to upgrade the town hall, which I have to wait. Okay. Yeah, it's still kind of a learning experience. Sorry about that. Okay, we're going to get her to repair there. Now the hunters... When a building is damaged, whatever is associated with it doesn't work. So that's why I took her as a hunter... and pulled her back, and now I'm going to send her back in. Okay, we still need 2 more. 1 more. Okay, I'm going to pull her back a little bit. Okay, as soon as I get that 1 more stone in. Now, it's very easy to overextend, and this is where what I said kind of comes into play. I want that ore, but you have to balance. Like, I have to put up a merchant. I have to watch this food. It's a balance. It's not like Warcraft where you can just build. There's limits to what can be done in an area, so you really have to be careful. Okay, I should be able to upgrade this. No, not now. Okay, so... Okay, so now I have to peel somebody off of food to build this and become a merchant. So this is going to be a little painful because winter's here. And I'm losing 5 food a turn. So the hunters kind of got to step it up. The other thing that I will say is this game is resource intensive. However, again, I don't want to compare it to Warcraft, but it's really the only game I've ever played. And StarCraft, that was the biggest feel to me, was that it's resource intensive, but it's not as resource intensive, if that makes sense. Okay, so she's gonna have to go in there. Okay, so now I'm gaining at least one. I can put another person in here, but it's winter and I'm losing 5 food, and I don't want to keep that up forever. We're about a little short of halfway done with winter. Okay. Oh, we're on our way. Okay, now these, I definitely want to get this. This will help with lore production. And honestly, I should probably get in there and grab that. The winter's almost done. I can burn the food for it. Okay, well, we have a problem here. I need to get my other guy over here. Okay, so we're going to crab this area. And that's a little expensive. Okay, portals have opened. This means bad guys are coming. That's generally bad, and this was probably the absolute worst time for this to happen. Who is she? Okay, she's healing the warrior. So we're gonna have to do what we can do here. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade that. Go ahead and up. Oop, have to wait. Okay, we're already at -2 food. Okay, I'm going to take a risk. What is happening here? Okay, I'm going to take a risk. I'm going to organize a feast that immediately burns 100 food, but it goes up from there. But it's going to increase my production, so I'm betting that I'm going to be able to make the race to get the benefit. The benefit will outweigh the cost, basically. Okay, so we're going to go here. I'm going to go with the mining efficiency, try to get... Okay, I'm going to make her right there. Now, to destroy it, there's no more stone, so it's pointless having this up. So, you hit that, and I'll at least get 15 wood and 3 crowns back. And here we go. Okay. Well, that was good, because there was only 2 of them. Anything more would have been bad. So... Actually, I want them there. So we're going to destroy that. Okay. See, having a second one in there got me some extra crowns. I'm going to momentarily put her there to help with the healing. And we're going to upgrade there. Okay, that's a little ways off. So what I'm going to probably do is pull one of these healers now. Send her back here. Alright, send her back to gathering because winter is coming. And then pull her again in the spring to build this farm. And there we go. We're going to have a blizzard. So we're going to need to start storing the food in the wood. And I am behind the 8 ball on the food. Our territory is under attack. Up here. Which means somebody is trying to take it, which would be him. So we have to go defend our stuff. Okay, there's a wolf there, so... But there is somebody up there sniffing around. Yeah, I can't pull anybody, and my happiness is at 0. So... Yeah, minus 1, I have too many wounded. I can't pull somebody to heal. I will upgrade it so she heals faster if that helps. Okay, we bounced back a little bit. Alright, excellent. Okay, let's see about this trading route thing. We need to learn it. Okay, that's where the next point will go, I suppose. Well, we tripped out on the food production, so hopefully... I've reached Thane. Having an armor bearer shield made in the area increases local production by 15%, so it's definitely going to be something I'm going to do. We'll sell to earn chromes. Okay, I haven't met any other clans yet, so that's a problem. And wolves have popped up here. Let that be a lesson to you. Alright, yeah, and now the blizzard's really kicking in. Yeah, we're gonna have to hope we can get through this blizzard relatively quickly. Seems this blizzard is really setting out the NPCs. Well, they're gonna have to go and defend again. Oh, it's only one this time, that's good. The healer's definitely doing her job. Okay, we made it through the blizzard. Okay, we got some building to do. That's going to hurt my food production, but we need to start getting lore. The healer seems to be out of a job. So we're going to send her back. Okay, the farm gave me a +8, so that's actually a +9, so it's 1 down. Alright. So what we're going to do... I'm going to send her up here. She's going to be building that. Okay. Okay, so now she's a shield bearer. Okay, we have no stone. Alright, and I have and the other thing I will say is that you cannot explore, like, I cannot send them here to explore. It has to be one of the scouts. That's one of the main differences from Warcraft, is that they can't, it can only be one class that goes in scouts. Okay, what happens if I take and scout her? -4. Alright, well. Okay, so we're gonna send her up. Okay, so we're gonna be hitting an earthquake right before the winter. And we have hit here. We're gonna go with that one, I think. Okay, so there's the wolves' cage. Now, I am going to have to kill the wolves that are in it and claim this area, and when I do, I will gain 30 fame. But, the way everything sits now, I'm going to call it here for today. We're kind of going at it. I realize it's a little slow, but it's the first time I've tried to go through and play an entire map. I thank you guys for watching. If you liked it, hit that like button and subscribe. If you have any comments or messages, let me know. And we will see you back soon. And thank you for watching the video.